Yo, what's up guys, my name is Shivstormz and welcome back to another video. In this video, we're gonna be playing some Minecraft dungeons. And before we play that, just let me tell you something. So, as you all know that I haven't been uploading in like a week or so, right? Well, you might be wondering what happened. And you might be thinking, I quit? Well, no, I did not quit and I will not quit because I love YouTube and I want to keep uploading YouTube content to my channel. So, where was I? Well, as you probably don't know actually because I have never told you this, but on 9th March, my exams got over. Yes, so my final exams were ended on 9th March. So I thought that even after 9th March, I kept uploading. But then I was kind of exhausted as handling the final exam portion, though it was not that hard, but still I was getting overwhelmed by having to upload YouTube videos every day with my stool portion, with my classes. So I was kind of getting tired. Plus, there were some guests which actually came to my place, so I couldn't actually upload because they were there. So that is the reason why I have not been uploading. So I hope you understand. And I also just thought to take a little break so I can, spend some time with my family, have some me time, and just vibe. So yeah. That is why I have not been uploading. But anyways, today we are gonna play some Minecraft dungeons. And in Minecraft dungeons, we are gonna play Highblock halls. Yes, we're gonna play that. So first, before we do that, let's read the story. Crash in the party. The archers and his minions are gathering in the grand halls of Highblock, keep to celebrate their recent victories. If we strike while the villagers are all in one place, we should turn the tide of this conflict. Okay, so that is what the story is. Anyways, let's see everything. So we are going to be playing on Apocalypse level 13 plus 13 actually. So recommended power 175, we are 180. Normal difficulty, artifact and gear level 177 and 184. Reroll for rare 2 times. The gear draws which we can get on this level are mace, axe, power bow, rapid crossbow, static crossbow, bronze armor, and soul rope. The rewards which we can get are firewood arrow, light feather, death trap mushroom, and love medallion. So these all are amazing. And without any further ado, let's get started. And we are going to Highblock halls. So, if you guys don't know, and if you haven't played Highblock halls yet, I extremely recommend to do that. Though for some people it might be a hard level, but to be honest, as you can see, I'm gonna point to these guards. As you can see, I forgot their name. I think it was royal guards. You can see my mouse pointer, and these are the true definition of annoying. Go search up on Google. I don't care which definition you get, but these are the true definition of the annoying term, I guess, because these, oh my gosh, just fighting them feels like a misery. Okay, so as you can see, we're right here. We need to reach the throne room and crash the party because hey, why not? They trashed my party, I will trash theirs. I don't know when did they do that, but anyways, let's go right here. As you can see, they deal a lot of damage because thank God, due to my iron hide amulet, I'm getting reduced damage, or else they probably two-shot me. And as you can see right here, they are, and these right here are getting stunned by my snowball enchantment. As to be honest, snowball is pretty OP, as every 1 second there's just a random snowball which is gonna hit an enemy and stun them. So that is amazing. And as you can see, so much damage. This is why I do not like these royal guards. And to be honest, this is just the easy level, right? This is Highblock halls. Not that hard, right? Let's just okay. I think I've already done a video defeating the last boss and the hardest boss in Minecraft Dungeons. Like, you check that out on my channel, and you saw how tough those royal guards were. Now I can't recall the exact power level I was at and what power level I was playing and what gear I had, but oh gosh, did I play Obsidian Pinnacle. And the one time I died, it was because I was surrounded by billions, of billions of royal guards. Because okay, Moshan Studios, I am telling you right now, even though I think it was owned by a Microsoft company, I don't know. I just play the game, okay? Don't judge me. Okay, so basically, Moshan Studios, please make this game harder. Just nerf the royal guards a bit, please. Okay, let's talk about this topic. So now, to be honest, when you play this game a lot and are probably addicted to this game, you power up so fast, you don't even realize it. But then there is something in the end, and that is boredom. To be honest, we all have played the game, any game, okay? If you played Brawl Stars, sure. And you just are okay, let's complete everything in one go. And then you just have nothing to do. And I have all the DLCs of Minecraft Dungeons, everything completed, every single level, except for 2 DLCs, which I think are extremely boring, which I will not take the name of, because I'll make a series out of them. And just comment if you guys want to see me do a DLC series like Astro. If you guys watch him, then you might know that he's doing the DLC series where he's completing every single DLC. So do check him out. And yeah, if you guys want my perspective, how I defeat all the DLCs, please comment that down below. And yeah, so as I was saying, you just complete everything in one day, and then you have nothing. So it's kind of getting the same thing with Minecraft Dungeons, because as you can see right here, it's so easy. Because even though I did have a close call just right now, because I was so low on health, but this is actually very easy for some people, like Astro, because when we played, the half the time his job is to heal me. But let's not talk about that, and let's not talk how bad I am at the game in multiplayer. But so I mean, that is the main reason. This is actually pretty easy. It's just that my actual gear is in the blacksmith. I got a tool whirlwind axe, but it's in the blacksmith, so that's why it's kind of hard, okay? It's not that hard. But yeah, so that is the problem here. I want Moshan to add something new to the game. I mean, you should add something new to the free-to-play game, because to be honest, I do know DLCs, we should buy DLCs, they want us to buy DLCs, but I think a little more to the free-to-play aspect of the game would probably attract a lot more Dungeons player, because, not everyone has all the DLCs, and to be honest, they are missing out if they don't, because, not just saying that because I love the DLCs, but it is because you're missing a lot of action-packed fun. And that is one thing you're missing out on a lot. Well, as I was saying, free-to-play. We need some improvements in free-to-play. Even though I am free-to-play, because Dungeons is free-to-play, you don't spend money on Dungeons. At least not that I know of. The only thing you can spend money in Dungeons is by buying the DLCs. So other than that, I don't think there's a way to spend money. So that is one thing. But I want them to add new mobs, such as, I don't know, me and Astro do sometimes get on call and talk about random things and random ideas, because Astro I think he can be the next Mojang game developer because he has so many creative ideas. Now, I will not say them as he might not want me to say them and he just wants to say them to you guys on his own channel. So if he ever does that, then please do check him out. I will link his channel in the description. Just hope that I don't forget it. But yeah. Okay, while talking, we just forgot that we were even playing. I was just like so busy talking to you guys that I forgot what we need to do. So okay, we are right here. Let's activate our Ironhide amulet. Let's get the pure value from Legion because Legion is amazing. Also regeneration, also Ironhide amulet. I don't know why I'm talking so fast, as it's like I'm kind of sounding like I'm rapping, but I'm actually not rapping, but I'm kind of rapping, and that is how I confused your brain. So yeah, okay. So there are a lot of mobs here. I do not remember there being this many mobs right here. Okay, you know what? As long as I can defeat them, it's amazing. So yeah, I think they could add like new bosses after the Obsidian Pinnacle. Like I know they try to just finish the story of Minecraft Dungeons in Obsidian Pinnacle, but I think there could be like an evil side plot. You could say that there was also little like the story of the Arch-Villager, right? Or did you just skip it? Well, if you did skip it, well then let me tell you. So basically, Arch-Villager, he was a small little villager, and he basically was lost and he wandered off into the forest thing, and he kind of found a key, not a key, an orb of dominance. It's like an orb which gives you a lot of power. So you guys might know that, like the orb of dominance, the one which you encounter at the end of the Obsidian Pinnacle, the little small pillager boy, that's what I like to call him, even though that's not his name. But yeah, so anyways, there could be an evil side plot. Okay, I was actually telling you the story. Sorry, I forgot that I was telling you the story. One moment, let me grab this key. So yeah, and then he was lost in a cave. He found the orb of dominance. He raised his own army, and that's how he conquered all the villages, and now we defeated him. But we could also add like something such as there was also another type of Arch-Villager who also wanted to control the world, just like the first Arch-Villager which we defeat in Obsidian Pinnacle. So I was hoping for something like that, like in side plot, like in movies when one villain dies, another villain like comes up to I don't know, to kind of continue his legacy of being villain. I don't watch that many movies, but I think that's what happens in the movies I watched. So I am hoping for Mojang to add this kind of thing. To be honest, it would add a lot of new potential to the game, as then we would actually have something to do rather than sit all day on our laptops or PCs and just grind for absolutely nothing. I'm not hating on Minecraft Dungeons. It is an amazing game. The game is well developed, insanely good graphics, insanely amazing plot. But I was just hoping there's something new. Like, nothing can be perfect. There's always there's something which can be added, right? So that is one thing, and that is what I am hoping for Minecraft Dungeons to add, because to be honest, it would probably be a very great update. And as you know, I think the most recent update is the tower, where we have the tower, because I think it's like a cool thing. I did make a series on it, but to be honest, I didn't like the tower that much. So let me give you my honest opinions. Why did I not like the tower? It was just, I guess, too simple. Though I know it was a unique concept, like to go from nothing and to have everything like that. Kind of like, you start off from nothing and you get everything by your own hard work. Just like anime series, okay? And that is like, sure, but it's just too grindy, okay? and then it's to raging. So okay, now I'm not that kind of guy who rages like after he dies in a game, but okay, I was not angry, but like I was frustrated after I died in the Tower series. So if you have watched the Tower series, and I mean it's a pretty cool series, I guess. And if you have watched it, like how I died in the second episode, right? It was just wow. Okay, like, to be honest, I didn't like the Tower that much, because once you die, it's just you're dead. Boom, nothing. You start off all over again from scratch with nothing to do and grind for ages again. See, so that was one thing I did not like. People have opinions. This is my opinion. You might have different opinions. Everyone has different opinions, but that is my opinion, because it was pretty simple. We just died right now. Okay, but that is my perspective. I would love to hear your perspective on the Tower, because for me, yeah, it was kind of tough. Like, I love game features. I love game updates, because to be honest, every game I have on my phone, I just want the updates. I'm like, okay, now I do not love games equally as much as Brawl Stars and Minecraft, but I love my games, and I do my fair bit of research. Okay, I'm not that kind of guy who's just like, oh hey, I play the game for fun. No, if I play the game, I am either sweating and grinding until I get to the final boss or anything like that, because I am serious about my games. Okay, I do not want a single thing missed in the game. So I remember that one time in Brawl Stars where I was very new to Brawl Stars, and then I found out it was like a Supercell game and everything like that, and I was like, I cannot miss one update or else. I was like, okay, so when I started Brawl Stars, it was like Star Path season, and it was Summer of Monsters. Not Star Path, it was Summer of Monsters, like mid-Summer of Monsters. I joined Brawl Stars, and I legit was at 12 a.m. scrolling through Brawl Tots, watching them one by one to think like, did I miss any? And then I seriously, in my vacation, I literally binged like 2 hours of Kairos time explaining everything in Brawl Stars, like 51 tips. 51 tips is a relatively new video, but like everything else, like best builds, you got that. I can probably I don't want to do it, but I can send a screenshot of no, can I? I don't think YouTube tells you how much time you have been. Well, I don't know, but I have binged a lot of Kairos time, and so I am a huge Brawl nerd, just like, I don't know. I am not gonna specify any names, as they might think it's rude, or like him, he, okay, but I'm not gonna specify any names, just for reasons. But I would straight up binge like 2 hours or 1 hour of Brawl Stars content while vibing on my couch, on my TV. So yeah, I would just do that. And to be honest, I never want to miss an update. And that goes with every single Supercell game I have. And dungeons, I don't like, so this might sound like a hate comment, and no, it's not a hate comment, but I just want dungeons to add something new, like a new thing. I don't know, maybe a new side plot, maybe a new main boss, I don't know. I just want something to be added into this game. Like, for me, it's kind of getting a little bit boring now. Okay, now I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for saying this game is getting boring for me, but to be honest, I kind of get bored of games easily, because either they do not release updates for a long time, or the game just isn't my type. And to be honest, dungeons is so my type because I love dungeons. And to be honest, dungeons is life. Dungeons, okay, you cannot go wrong with dungeons because it's amazing. Okay, it's not like any other simple game where you just like, okay, auto attack, boom. So if you did that reference, which is like, all those games where you're like, where the game is like, okay, now you can press autoplay so that the game can play for you, then what's the point of me even downloading the game if I am not playing it? And you're like, okay, you can autoplay, so you can just give the access to us and we are going to play for you. Like, how, okay? Just why? No, like, actually, then what's the point of me downloading the game if I can just autoplay and exploit the whole world? So, yeah, I mean, that is what it is. I don't know what I have been rambling about until we got to this point, but to be honest, this was just like a refresher video. Like, I just wanted to chill and vibe. I guess that's what we do. I just like to chill and vibe because I think I kind of deserve that break. I'm not gonna like compliment myself, but I have uploaded 100 videos every day consecutively. Only for 5 days I didn't because I had a fever, but I think that's excusable. And then I get this little break. So I think this is a pretty well deserved break as I have been working hard for this YouTube, and to be honest, I've been enjoying it a lot. As you guys have been really supporting and you guys have been watching my videos and giving me a lot of support. So I am very grateful for that. Thank you all so much. I don't know how I can thank you guys, but yeah. So that is what I have been doing, I guess, because to be honest, there was some tests. I also wanted some me time. I was kind of like exhausted and overwhelmed because, okay, I have classes, a lot of classes, and including workshops, and then we have something, I don't know how to say this, but okay, so I have classes, I have stool portion, I have final exam, okay, and then I have YouTube. So that is how my day goes. Like, okay, first you wake up, take a bath, everything like that, go to school. We have online school, but now it's gonna be physical because I am currently in my vacation right now. So yeah, so that is that, because I have a lot of stuff. So you wake up, you go to school, and then boom, again you have classes. You only take like 2 hours to chill out, and then you have your classes, and you're like, oh hey, classes. And then after that you have to upload. So now uploading takes a lot of time because it's not just like, oh yeah, I'm playing a game and I'm speaking over it. True, I am doing that, but making the thumbnail from scratch, creating the description, creating the title, that takes a lot of time. So like half my day is just spent in like YouTube and everything like that. And so yeah, that is why I decided to take a break. And to be honest, I would consider this video as just like a chill thought time with you guys, where I'm just sharing where I have been and what I have been doing and some of my ideas for Minecraft Dungeons which they can implement. But I don't think like Minecraft Dungeons watches any videos. They might, who knows, but I don't think they would watch my videos. They might watch like some other famous YouTubers videos, but mine mostly not. So yeah, well, that is what I want in Minecraft Dungeons, and that is where I have been and everything like that. And I don't know how hard this Highblock Halls level can get, because I have been annoyed by spamming my left click button and talking over it. Okay, because like, okay, Highblock Halls, you're getting way too repetitive. I did not know that Highblock Halls was this repetitive. Oh, come on. Why is this invisible? Come on. Okay. And also, one thing with the logic of Minecraft Dungeons. In normal Minecraft, your cow will give you steak or meat or beef. And in Minecraft Dungeons, your cow gives you pork. How does that make sense? Pork comes from pig. Okay? And some pigs even drop apples. You know what? Sure. Just as I was saying this, we achieved victory. Okay, so we have won this level. The last one was like the last level with the boss fight and everything like that. I don't know. Oh yeah. One thing I noticed that some levels don't actually have a boss. Now, I don't usually play a lot of levels. I just like play for what I need, such as like I'm just gonna grind Dark Cave or Soggy Cave. But that's what I do. And I just realized that some levels like Highblock Halls, Soggy Swamp, many levels don't have bosses, like Pumpkin Pastures, Creeper Woods. I don't think Cacti Canyon has a boss either. So yeah, that is where I'm gonna wrap my YouTube video up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Till that time, have a great day.